Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are traveling back in time, delving deep into the Romantic era. We will immerse ourselves in the world of William Wordsworth, a poet known for his profound love for nature. Together, we will explore one of his captivating poems, Lines Written in Early Spring. I promise you, by the end of this video, you will not only understand the beauty and depth of this poem, but also gain a deeper appreciation for the world around you. So, are you ready? Let's dive in. Let us read the first stanza. I heard 1,000 blended notes, while in a groove I sate reclined, in that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind. Blended note means various musical notes mixed together to form a melodious tune. Sate reclined means lean in a comfortable position. Pleasant thought means the thoughts which gives a sense of happiness and satisfaction. I heard 1,000 blended note means the poet starts the poem by describing the sounds he hears while in nature, possibly the singing of birds or the rustling of leaves. While in a groove, I sate reclined means he is sitting back and relaxing in a groove immersed in the natural world. In that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts. Sweet mood means the poet is in a happy mood filled with pleasant thoughts, bringing sad thoughts to the mind. But sometimes these pleasant thoughts can also evoke or bring a sense of sadness, sorrow, melancholy, or nostalgia. Now let us read the second stanza. To her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. Fair works means the beautiful things that nature has created. Human soul that through me ran means the soul of the speaker. It grieved my heart means the speaker's heart is filled with sorrow and grief. What man has made of man means the damage and harm humans have inflicted or caused upon each other. So, to her fair works did nature link means nature has created beautiful things and she connects or links them to the soul of the speaker. In the second line, the speaker says, the human soul that through me ran means the speaker's soul is connected or linked with the nature. Wordsworth feels a deep connection with nature, and much it grieved my heart to think means his heart is filled with sorrow and grief when he ponders a certain thought. Ponders means it makes the poet think carefully about a certain thought. And what is that certain thought? What man has made of man means the damage and harm humans have caused upon each other, and perhaps in the process it has also harmed or damaged the nature itself. Let us read the third stanza. Through primrose tufts in that green bower, the periwinkle trailed its wreaths, and 'tis my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. Primrose tuft means primrose is a type of flower, and tuft means the cluster of that flower. Green bower means the shady, leafy shelter in a garden. Periwinkle means a type of flower. Wreath means an arrangement of flowers in a ring. Through primrose tufts in that green bower means now the poet observes the beauty of nature. He mentions about the primrose tufts, which are the cluster of flowers that is in the leafy sheltered area. The periwinkle trailed its wreath means he notes the periwinkle flowers trailing. In these two lines, by mentioning about the flowers, the speaker actually uses imagery. He wants us to imagine the picture of a serene, beautiful setting while we read this poem. And this, my faith, that every flower, this means it is. So the speaker believes that every flower in nature enjoys the air it breathes, means every flower in the nature has life, appreciating and enjoying the air, indicating that plants too have a form of consciousness or existence that we should respect. Now let us read the fourth stanza. The birds around me hopped and played, their thoughts I cannot measure, but the least motion which they made, it seemed a thrill of pleasure. Now, see over here, the poet again uses the imagery of birds. The birds around me hopped and played means he observes the playful birds around him, hopping and being lively. Their thoughts I cannot measure. Even though the bird seems joyful, Wordsworth can't truly understand the thoughts or feelings of the birds. But the least motion which they made means every small movement the bird make, it seemed a thrill of pleasure. Means every small movement the bird makes seems like they are full of joy, emphasizing the harmony and happiness of creatures in nature. Thrill means a sudden feeling of excitement or pleasure. Now let us read the fifth stanza. The budding twigs spread out their fan to catch the breezy air, and I must think, do all I can, that there was pleasure there. The budding twigs means the young branches with buds. They are spreading out like a fan, illustrating the new growth in spring. To catch the breezy air, the twig seems to be reaching out to feel the refreshing spring breeze. And I must think, do all I can, means no matter how much he tries to divert his thoughts, that there was pleasure there. He cannot help but believes that nature around him is filled with joy and pleasure. Now let us read the concluding stanza. If this belief from heaven be sent, if such be nature's holy plan, have I not reason to lament what man has made of man? If this belief from heaven be sent, means if this idea or belief is sent from heaven or a divine source, which belief or which idea the speaker is talking about? He is talking about the idea that nature enjoys its own existence. So he says that if this belief from heaven is sent, if such be nature's holy plan means the intention of nature. Have I not reason to lament? Lament means expressing grief or sorrow. So he says that, doesn't he have a reason to feel sad? What man has made of man. So the speaker tries to express that he feels sad when he compares the harmony and joy in nature to the chaos and harm that humans inflict upon each other. Now, after analyzing the poem line by line, let's talk about the major themes of this poem. The first major theme of this poem is nature. Wordsworth was a nature lover. He believed nature had a soul, a life, and emotion. In this poem, he is telling us about the peace and beauty he observes in nature. The second theme is man versus nature. While he sees this beauty, he also feels sorrow. Why? Because he realizes that humans, with all their advancement and development, often harm nature. The third major theme is reflection. This poem encourages self reflection. William Wordsworth wants us to consider our role in the world and the consequences of our action on nature. Now, let's talk about the structure of this poem. This poem is written in quatrains, meaning set of 4 lines. This gives a sense of rhythm and balance. The rhyming scheme of this poem is ABAB. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more poetry exploration. Feel free to share your opinion with me in the comment section.